everybody. Hi, Diane.
Hey, Michelle. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited that everybody's here.
Yes.
So welcome on, everybody. As you're jumping on, let us know that you're here. Comment live if you're watching live. Let's see who's jumping on. Comment replay if you're watching this later. And if you were invited to watch this by one of our fantastic stylist team, then go ahead and tag that person now so that he or she knows that you are here, because we have a great little Q&A chat we're going to do with you right now, and I have a fantastic prize that we're going to be awarding to somebody as well. So welcome on, everybody. This is our free Jules chat where we're going to answer some questions of that you may have come here wondering about what we do and if it could be right for you. And we also have a fantastic prize for those that fill out the survey that we're going to share at the end. So settle in for about 20-ish minutes and we're going to share a little bit about what we love so much. I'm so happy to be here tonight with Diane Minette. She is an area leader on our team from Staten Island, New York. And Diane is a nurse by trade and joined us a little over a year ago now, about a year and a half at this point.
Yes.
So she joined about a year and a half ago. She attended a party and then she decided to host a party and then was asking, about the business itself because she's pursuing an advanced nursing degree and that tuition does not come cheap.
No, it does not.
With no sales experience at all, joined on, promoted very rapidly, has earned numerous travel trips with us, compliments of Park Lane, and just is such a fantastic member of our team. So I'm so thrilled that she's here tonight to share with you all as well.
Thank you. And thank you, Michelle, for having me. I mean, having this wonderful conversation about the Park Lane business with the guru herself is just fabulous. I mean, how many years, Michelle?
Well, 10 here at Park Lane and 20 coming up on 25 in direct sales. Yeah.
That's amazing. That is so amazing. Michelle is our leader and provides us with all the support you can ever imagine. So if you're thinking about joining and not so sure, like how will I get support and everything, Michelle here and our fantastic leaders as well, just provide us with everything you can imagine. You have a quick question, you message us, you call us, and it's really a great thing to be part of. So Michelle, people may ask, why direct sales? What's so fantastic about it?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like direct sales may even get a bad reputation. And that's probably because there are some misconceptions about even just going all the way back to what is a pyramid versus what is direct sales. Also, what is MLM versus direct sales? And direct sales is simply us being a direct-to-consumer way for people to shop.
Right.
So with direct sales, you're able to make your own schedule and to work and not work at the times that are best for you.
Right.
So as I said already, Diane works a demanding full-time job and was able to work her business into pockets of time, not just to make some extra money, but to make significant extra money and earn many fantastic perks from Park Lane along the way. So with a direct sales business, not only are you given the freedom of time, but you're also given the freedom to just simply represent the product and be a business owner without all of the other parts of being a business owner that aren't so great. The finding a location, the sourcing the jewelry and deciding what to carry and having all these expertise people. All we have is the fun part. We have the part of the jewelry is here. Show it to the gals, have your parties, do your online, show your website, and have all of the fun while having the control of the time and the income. Because most people's jobs have a finite amount of money that can be made.
Right.
So you get paid what you get paid, whether you're on a salary or whether you're on an hourly. And that's the amount of money that you're making. Direct sales gives you the freedom to decide how much time and effort you want to put into it, which then directly impacts the amount of money that you're going to earn.
Right.
I started 25 years ago only needing $600 a month because at that time I was a teacher on maternity leave and I simply needed the $600 a month to pay the COBRA on our health insurance. So if I made $600 a month, then my business was a success and that's all I needed. And that was great. And that's exactly what I did. Now, fast forward to 2025, $600 a month for my household would completely not work.
No way.
Now,
Right.
Make thousands more than that.
Right.
But there are people on the team that $600 is what they're looking for because they're joining maybe to pay their car payment,
Right.
maybe to make a preschool tuition payment, orthodontia for the kids. There's just so many different bills that are going unpaid or things going on credit cards and things like that,
right,
that a business like this can settle up for you, and that a direct sales business allows you to be in the driver's seat and to fully control.
Right. Right. A lot of times people ask me, Diane, why jewelry? Why did you pick that? Why not? I mean, it speaks for itself.
Right?
Our jewelry. Park Lane is phenomenal.
When you're looking at the jewelry, when you've looked at any jewelry, I would, as you think about your experience, everyone, of you see jewelry, right? You make an immediate decision, right? Does that go, would that go with the blue sweater that I've been looking for? Would that go with the dress? That would be a nice necklace for my sister's wedding. Like all of those things. So jewelry is a super fun and very often impulse purchase that brings joy. There is something to be said for the feeling of catching your reflection, which we typically do over 30 times a day.
Yes.
Catch your reflection
and
to
self-checkout
like something that you see back.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you're like, oh my gosh, this new necklace is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love the size of these hoops. Look at how nice my manicure looks with my new rings. Like this is what, we match today.
Me too.
So this is what the fun of jewelry is. It's such a simple vehicle to bringing joy to our customers, but then it's a simple vehicle to have a successful business. Right. It's something that's light and fun and that's not going anywhere, right? There is jewelry in King Tut's tomb from whatever year that was, and there's jewelry all over the place in 2025 and is going to continue to be. And our job of helping people shop for it, helping women style it, deciding what goes with what, working out the sales. That's all the fun part of our job and just what makes jewelry a very simple and easy yes, whether you're a customer or whether you're the stylist.
Right, right. It comes easy.
Yeah, it really does.
So with Park Lane, we are really blessed with all of their programs that they offer. What is your favorite program of Park Lane? Yeah,
so I mean, because there are other jewelry companies, although there's fewer and fewer as time progresses, and we stand strong because Park Lane has been around since 1955.
Amazing.
So all of our jewelry is fully guaranteed, and we only sell jewelry, and we've only ever sold jewelry, which really makes us the expert in the fields of jewelry. So, Park Lane is actually a family-owned and operated business. So back in 1955, Arthur and Shirley were teenage newlyweds wanting to be business owners. They hired 3 independent consultants to decide what product would be best, and all 3 came back with jewelry for the reasons that we mentioned earlier. And off they went. And the story is that, Shirley loved jewelry, Arthur loved Shirley. So what she wanted, she is what he supported. So she was out as the face of the business, doing the parties and meeting women and finding hostesses and customers and additional people that wanted to sell right alongside her. And Arthur was the math and the back of the operation.
Mm-hmm.
And 69 years later,
amazing.
That family is still in that office in Chicago, Illinois, every single day. 3 of their children, because they were building their family at the same time as they were building the business, 3 of the sons are now the co-owners. Other siblings have jobs and roles within the company. Their children have roles within the company. Mm-hmm. And we even see the grandchildren getting in on those small, fun jobs suitable for children, like pulling raffles at conventions and things.
I know. It's amazing.
Just adorable to see. But what I love about that is seeing that the Levine family has clearly made this business their family legacy. And anytime they've been approached to sell Park Lane, their answer has always been the same, which is simply, it is not for sale. And when you combine that with the fact that Scott, our CEO, started in the field, they're a very field-forward company. So Scott used to do the parties and run a team and earn the trips and all the things that we do, which means that he understands what it's like to be in the field. Which is, of course, Diane and I and all the others who sell Park Lane alongside us. So when they were getting the business started, they were able to start things right they started out with, I believe it's a $3,000 loan. Wow. And then right away, any profit that they were making, they reinvested into the company. In fact, still to this day, Shirley had made them promise that they could only ever keep a 2% profit. So everything else that Park Lane brings in is used for field and for just overall programs. Now, that's really what we want to share with you now, because if you're thinking of making a living or supplementing your income with a business with us, you want to know that the programs that we have are going to be able to support that, right? So what about the customer program? Because if you're in sales, people have to want what you're selling, right? So not only is our jewelry responsibly sourced and fine fashion jewelry, fine fashion meaning not costume. Now, a lot of people are not aware that there is a difference in those two, right?
Absolutely.
Costume is what's like at the mall, at stores. You know what stores I'm talking about.
Yes.
Not the department stores. I don't want to badmouth the store, but
no,
not the department stores, but
no.
the stores that I'm talking about.
Right.
That sell the disposable jewelry that turn your body all kinds of colors, or the jewelry itself turns all kinds of colors, and you throw it out, and that's that. Fine fashion jewelry is the level in between costume and fine jewelry, right? Fine jewelry meaning what you find in a jewelry store.
Right.
So we're talking about 18 to 22 karat electroplated gold. We're talking about rhodium silver, which is a platinum silver blend. We're talking about semi-precious stones, natural stones, glass pearls, all those really high quality materials that make the jewelry able to be reasonably priced, but also long lasting. Yes. Our earring posts are surgical steel, all the things that make our customers so happy.
Yes.
Not only do we have beautiful jewelry, but we have an unbelievable sale that our customers just love to shop. I know, I see you working those deals for your customers, Diane.
I love it. I love getting them the most bang for their buck with that sale. It's amazing.
I mean, to be able to buy 2 pieces at regular price, and only the lowest 2 are regular price, so that 4 pieces can be half price, so that their highest price piece, even an impression bracelet that would normally be $188, is now their $35 bonus item. I mean,
it's crazy.
It's just incredible to have all these high-end pieces available to our customers.
Look at that.
For only $35 with that $90 purchase.
Right.
So Here's the thing. We know two things about women in shopping. Number
Mhm.
one is that women want to have a quality, purchase for sure.
Right.
But we also want to get a good deal on it. Now,
Yes.
when we get that beautiful purchase on a great deal, they want to tell their friends about it. We want to tell our friends about it.
Yep.
And you know that you've done that, right?
Oh,
Everybody's done that. You told your friends about something that was on sale at a department store. You do it when you see a good price on something at the grocery store.
Right.
And people do it every single day with Park Lane Jewelry.
They do.
Because they attend the party, or they find themselves in a VIP group, or they make a purchase online, and suddenly they're like, oh my gosh, this jewelry is beautiful. I got a great deal. I need to tell my sister, my cousin, my friend, my neighbor. And then that's the gathering that, you can call it whatever you want, right? So some people do this at their home and have like an old school in-person home party. It can very often it takes place in a Facebook Messenger chat or on a Facebook Live, these parties. Sometimes they're in bars, restaurants, wineries. There's just so many fantastic options of how or where to do these parties, so that then not only can their friends shop the beautiful jewelry for the amazing deal, but Park Lane then rewards the woman who got everybody together with a tremendous free and discounted shopping spree. Now, before Diane was a stylist, as is usually the case, Diane was a hostess.
Yes.
And I did one of these parties for her and her friends, and she got a tremendous shopping spree.
Tremendous. I think I was able to get almost every piece.
I definitely remember that Diane's free and discounted jewelry had a comma in it.
It sure did. It was amazing.
I mean, most of our hostesses receive at least $400 or $500 worth of free and discounted jewelry. And that's the reward that Park Lane gives them for getting those friends together to shop the sale. Right. Now, that's the brilliance of our program, right? Because here we are as stylists representing the jewelry. And of course, we're always wanting to find new customers in addition to continuing to service the customers we have. And that host program that is fully paid for by Park Lane is how just another avenue to meet so many new and wonderful women. Because at that party, I mean, I met Diane from Stacy's party, and so on. It goes back. So I could not possibly be in direct sales for 25 years if I was just selling to friends and family over and over again. I'd have no friends, and my family would have disowned me by now if I was constantly selling to them. Right. We're always meeting new people, just like the people who own a restaurant aren't only feeding their family and friends. It's a customer base like anything else.
Right.
So with those generous programs offered by Park Lane to those that want to get their friends together and have a style session, that's what then makes our compensation plan so richly rewarded. Because when Park Lane was forming, somebody had said, oh, you're going to do home parties of jewelry? There's already companies doing that. Why would people join your company than one of the ones that's already here? And Arthur's answer was, I'm going to pay them more. Mm-hmm. Now, it's one thing to pay them more, but to understand that, again, the pay scale, meaning like brand new stylists here start at 30% commission on retail net sales. And then, we go all the way to 50% as you continue to build your business and whatnot. Now, those percentages are excellent, but it wouldn't matter if the first two programs weren't good enough, if the jewelry was falling apart, if there was no hostess program, if nobody was getting a good deal or liked what they were purchasing, it wouldn't matter if the pay plan gave you 90% commission, because 90% of zero is zero. Right. So that's where our compensation plan really does come in so beautifully, because not only do we start at a strong commission rate, but we are also paid as we build a team. We are paid infinitely deep, meaning every single person on your team is reflected on your paycheck, which many companies do not do. And we never We don't pay anyone at a level that is different than something that they were promoted to or assigned to. So Diane has promoted numerous times over her time here. And if what the requirements that she met in order to earn that promotion, if for some reason those, if like she built a team in order to get to that. If every single person on her team quit, they haven't, and they're not going to. But even if they did, she would not be demoted to a different level. She would not be paid as a different level, because once we earn a level here at Park Lane, we stay there or move forward. Those are the only options. So no one gets demoted or has has punishments or anything like that. Now, I came to Park Lane through our Direct Appoint program, which is our other way that you can also move up through the ranks. So because I had experience with my other company for 14 years through an executive level, I interviewed with Park Lane for a Direct Appoint, where we have an interview with you and then see if you would then qualify for a leadership position here. So in my case, I did. My previous experience, they assigned me the title of sales vice president, which was the most similar title to what I had held at my other company. And then since being here and building a whole new different team and a whole new different customer base, have promoted to company vice president. So you start there. But at no time was I ever demoted back down to under sales vice president, which I cannot say the same at my other company, where there was constant demotions and, you're not getting paid because they don't fall into the pattern that you were supposed to have and all of this. Now, some people have no other experience than here, Diane being one of them. So it's funny because whenever I talk about this with you or Beth or any of the others that came here and moved up, where you're like, it seems reasonable that you shouldn't, that if you had experience that you would start at a higher level, just like if somebody comes to the hospital and she was a head nurse practitioner, whatever, they're not like, oh, now you have to start at orderly.
Right.
It's crazy.
That is.
But. So these programs, that's just the pay part of the program, never mind all our perks, right? Oh. So we earn 2 free vacations every year. Every leader is entitled to earn the Park Lane Mercedes program, yes. our I almost called it Rich Mercedes because I just blended up 2 things in the same thing. So we have our Mercedes car plan, and then we have our Rich Rewards program, yes. where we earn all of our jewelry.
Oh my God.
So, yes. One of the biggest questions we get is, do you have to buy all of this? And while we do start with a kit, so the yes. starter kit is $129, and for that you receive $500 worth of jewelry. Right. Although you can ask your stylist about what is the current bonus. Yes. But after that, your jewelry we earn anywhere from $250 to $1,100 yes. plus every single month in yep. jewelry samples.
Yes.
So that's how we do so many giveaways. That's
right.
how we do extra fun things. That's how we have different jewelry to show at different parties so right. that people see something new and fresh.
Right.
Because Park Lane does not want you to be your own best customer. They know you joined this business to make money, not to spend it.
Right. Exactly.
So, and then before you know it, you live in the Taj Mahal. You have so much jewelry.
It's true. It is true.
But, between that, the weekly pay and just right. all the fun things that we have here, it really turns into a whole fantastic lifestyle where you're going on vacation twice a year or cashing out if you can't go. You're driving a car you would never have had before, or certainly not for free.
Right.
You have more jewelry than you know what to do with, and you're working on your own schedule right. at times that work for you and your family.
Right.
So it's honestly, it turns into a lifestyle that you can't even imagine that at one time you'd ever have had.
Right. It's true. And some people would say, why start now? Maybe I can't start now. Maybe I should wait a little bit and see. Why now, Michelle?
I feel like waiting is just not usually a good decision, because every minute that you wait is time that you're not making the money that you're wasting on wondering, right? So if some of you are watching this free Jules chat for the second, the third time, the fifth time, the 10th time,
Right.
and that's all time that you could have tried the business and gotten the answer you may be looking for, right? Because if you're wondering if this is for you and you keep wondering, you never get the answer.
Right.
The only way to get the answer is to try it.
Right.
If it turns out that you love it, then you started a business, and good for you.
Exactly.
If it turns out it's not for you, you made the money on your launch party and any other parties that you do. You have all the jewelry from your party, from your kit that you earned in incentives, and you get to keep that. You have your paychecks, you have your jewelry, you tried something, you got your answer. And if it's not for you, then you just tell your stylist, I'm glad I tried. This is not for me. I'm going to go back to being a customer.
Right.
And literally nothing bad happened.
Right. No, nothing.
Nothing bad at all happened. Now, if you're saying, how do I, like, what would the support be getting started, right? So if you're like, maybe I should give this a try, then when you complete your survey, I would encourage you to check off, yes, sign me up now.
Yes.
Or at least check off that you would like a decider party. Because here's how this is going to work, everybody. If you're thinking you want to give this a try, or if you know you want to give this a try, either way, we're going to book a party.
Right.
Okay. And it might be the Facebook Live kind, it might be the in-person kind, whatever works for you and your stylist, or you and that stylist leader, right? And we're going to do a show for you where we are showing the jewelry, we're wowing your friends and family, we are taking the orders, we're getting everybody their great deals. And then at the end, that whole party can become yours. So if we know it's your launch party, then at the end, we're telling you how much the paycheck is. Everybody who booked a party becomes your party. You get to pick out all the free jewelry as the hostess. You get to keep the paycheck on the party, and you're going to make money at every show moving forward. If it was a decider party, we're going to say, hey, if you do want to move forward with this, you get whatever your free jewelry was with this hostess. But in addition, for $129, you get to pick out $500 more of jewelry. You're keeping the paycheck on the party, which is $200, $180, $300, whatever it is.
Right.
And you're going to continue on with all of these bookings that we booked from your show as well, and that we will help you. Would you like that or not?
Right.
If you say yes, then you started a business. If you say no, then you get all the free jewelry and life continues on.
Right.
So there's really no harm in trying it out. And if you know that this sounds good, then I would encourage you to put yes, sign me up now on your survey. Because the survey is how you're going to win tonight's prize. So our new Retro Chic collection has so many spectacular pieces in it, and one that is proving so popular.
Oh my God, there she is.
The beautiful Lennox necklace.
Oh, she's beautiful.
A mixed metal because it's gold, but then silver here. All of these crystals, just a spectacular piece that everybody is finding to be. It's a designer-inspired piece.
Oh my gosh.
It's so popular. And somebody who completes the survey, we're putting the link for you in the comments, is going home with this beauty.
I can't wait to see who that is.
So,
it's beautiful.
So please go ahead and fill out that survey. If you have any additional questions that we didn't address, we're live in a couple of different places. So sometimes we don't catch all the questions during. But if that's the case, put them on your survey, and the person who invited you, we will get with you. We will answer any further questions that you have. And I sure hope that so many of you decide that this is the right time, that Team Shine On is the team to join, and that Park Lane is the place to be. Yes. So thanks so much, Diane. I so appreciate you taking the time tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. I love having our little chats.
Me too. We'll see you soon, everybody.
Bye. Good night.